Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to learn how you can make your website more accessible with WP-ADA compliance plugin. So let's not lose time and get started with it. To get started with WP-ADA compliance checker plugin, you will need to head to their website. Afterwards, you will need to sign up to create an account or log in there. So you just simply click here. So since I've already created an account, I will just log in. Once you're logged in and once you buy your subscription, here you can see that you have the plugin name, you have the transaction ID, license key most importantly, status, and then you also have this download button here. So from here you are downloading the plugin. And then you head to your WordPress dashboard and you simply go to plugins, add new, and you set up the plugin that way. First things first, when you are on your WordPress dashboard, you will need to head to web accessibility, then settings, and down to license key, and simply paste it here from your profile on WP-ADA compliance page. So after that, you can start making your configurations. Once the plugin is successfully set up, you can now proceed to making your website more accessible. For that, we're going to web accessibility and we are heading to settings. So here we will need to make a couple of configurations. So the first section that we will concentrate on is the content to monitor. So basically here you choose the content that you want this report to monitor. So here you should select the theme content, post types, and term archives to be monitored. Any areas that are not monitored will only be evaluated for issues if a link is found on the website. So if you go down here, you can select some additional sources that you want to monitor, such as the links that were found while crawling the website, or in-frame links, or your PDF and CSS files. Then here, when you go a little bit down, here you can see the custom fields that you can choose to be monitored. So here I would like to mention that any content in custom fields will be found regardless they're selected or not, as long as the content can be found on the website. So we are done with this content to monitor part. Let's now go to content filters. As pages are loaded, content filters that are built into the WP-ADA compliance check plugin will automatically correct the most common accessibility issues. So these features can be turned on and off either individually, or you can turn on and off or enable and disable them all at once using this field. So let's go and see what we've got here. So here we have the missing language attributes. So when missing, this content filter will automatically add language attributes to our HTML tag. So let's just enable this. Then here we have missing skip links. So to make your website more accessible and organized and also optimized, you should definitely get rid of this common issue. So here, link text, we will say skip to main content. And in this ID section, you will need to write the ID that is given and applied to your main content on your website. So let's write. And also here we've got the missing landmarks and labels as well. Again, they work in the same logic. Since some developers might remove the outline from links or some out-of-focusable content, make sure to enable this content filter so that you can add visual indicators that this is a link or it's a clickable and focusable content. Afterwards, you can also set your own color for outlining the indicators. And then here you can also remove the inline styles that obscure or remove your visual focus from focusable content. And here, since some themes and plugins can change page anchor, and instead of concentrating on the main content, they can focus on and create a scrolling effect, you can enable this so that it concentrates on the main content. And also these carousels, also known as sliders or slideshows, might sometimes work not that well. So if you want to get rid of these potential issues, you will need to enable also this content filter. Here you can see some other important sections as well, such as the scan on notification, ignored content, rules, and then we come to one of the most sections, which is the accessibility widget. So if you want to display this widget and toolbar on your website, public website, you can do so. Here you can choose one of these options here. Either you want to display the accessibility widget with the tools and compliance seal, or without the tool and the compliance, however you want to configure it. And then you can also disable the accessibility widget if you want. Here you can find the statement which indicates your commitment to making your website accessible and adhering to the rules of accessibility. And then here the field for reporting problems, and here also for protecting your accessibility widget, you can also custom a logo. And then you can also choose the location where you want the accessibility widget to be displayed, either the top right, bottom right, or bottom left. So this is up to you. And let's now go to the other section. And then if you go to this miscellaneous section, here you can first of all insert the image for your widget logo. And then if you go a little bit down, here you can also make a couple of configurations regarding the coloring and also language. So here you can set the primary code language for your website. In this case, it's English. Then you can also choose the content area background color and the content area foreground color. And here, if there is a mismatch between the titles of H2 or H1, then it will automatically correct if you choose to turn it into which one, H1 or H2. So if you choose your H2, it will automatically correct these mismatches between the headings. After successfully configuring our settings, let's now go on and do our report. So for that, we'll clicking here on View Report, and here you will need to click on Crawl and Scan. So meanwhile, I will just tell you that depending on the size of your website, this may last from a couple of minutes to even hours, so beware of that. So at this top bottom, you can see the percentage, the progress of your scan, what percent of your website has already been scanned, what is left, how many minutes do you need to wait. So if you wait just a couple of seconds, here you can see a detailed information about your scanning. So here you can see the issue summary first of all, and also the scanning progress, and you can see the percentage that is completed. So meanwhile this is happening, let's go and see what configurations we can make after the scan is complete. So here we've got two important buttons, the hide theme errors and the hide duplicates. So theme errors, some issues may be located in the themes actually, but they may be represented as pods. So you might need to hide this so that you better concentrate on the issues that needs to be corrected. And then this hide duplicate. So the same issue might be represented a couple of times. So by clicking here, you will hide the duplicates and you will concentrate on the main issues. So another important thing that I would like to mention, so here you can see your issue summary. So here's the title, the content type, the error description, and also some actions that you can do here. But most importantly, I would like to focus on this error part where there is a description. So here you can see primarily two icons. Let's go a little bit down and you can see what each of them means. So if you see these alerts, so these are the issues that may be corrected so that your website is more accessible. But these warnings means that these issues must be corrected so that they are in compliance with the 508 section. So beware of this. So in front of this issues that you can notice this icon, this must be corrected. So after these issues are detected, there are a couple of actions that you can take to solve them or ignore them. So here on your right sidebar, you can see them. So the first one is ignore. So some issues do not require solutions. So if you think that this issue is one of them, then you can click on ignore and you can click here this error and it will be deleted from this table. So afterwards, if you want to view the issue in a more comprehensive view, then you can click here on view and it will open in a new window where you can see the problem and issue in depth. So after doing the view, you can go to edit and make the changes that are required. And afterwards, you can come back here and click here on recheck. So if the issue is solved, if the actions are taken, then it will be deleted from this table as an issue. And then of course these notes, which are a very helpful way to communicate with your co-workers or admins that work on your website's accessibility. And here you can inform them on this particular issue, I don't know, give some comments on it, however you want to communicate. So that's it from these actions. One more important thing, if you want to print out your report, which might be come in handy, then you can click here on this reports and you can see the various types that you can do. So you can print out the full report, the summary report. You can also export it to Excel and also to your email if you would like. And also one more thing that I would like to say, I would like to showcase the edit drop down here on this media page. So here you can see, if you come here, you can filter and find the media that has accessibility issues or missing alternate text, which are very important. So if you click here and filter, you will also find the media that requires to be solved. That's it about the WP80 compliance plugin, and if you've still got any questions concerning it, don't forget to drop them in the comments and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to not miss out any of our upcoming videos. See you next time and have a nice day. Bye!